me.
You've had a lot of full circles, drag race to drag race,
Weird.
boylesque to boylesque,
Weird.
Vegas to Vegas. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Now, you obviously were playing with makeup young. When did you start working at Chanel and really become the expert?
I had got a job at Glamour Shots back in
Oh,
the day.
you did?
We all know Glamour Shots.
I want to tell you,
Hello,
my mother
I'm doing
never
Glamour
had,
Shots
you
right
are,
now.
My mother had a photograph where
yeah.
she had this exact look from Glamour Shots,
The
and
wraps,
I love it.
the boas, the scrunchy material thrown together. But I did, yeah, I got a job at Glamour Shots, and I actually really knew nothing about hair and makeup at all, but they hired me anyways, and so I kind of like learned on set, and so I was doing all the hair and the makeup and throwing the curlers in the hair and plastering it all forward and aquanetting it down so it was big and crazy. And
oh, wait, we should just pause for the audience at home, all the children who don't understand what Glamour Shots is. It was a mall retail situation. You explain it.
You would find them in malls, and basically you would go and you would get your hair and your makeup done, and you would take photos, and you could put on hats and accessories and wraps and boas and things, and then you would sit down with the salesperson, and they would talk you into $1,000 in photos that you threw in grandma's old frame, and you put it on the fireplace, and then you gave everything out to everybody else.
Right. It was big. Everything. It was
everything.
Like an everyday woman could have her
completely.
moment.
Every realtor went in there, and they thought every business card had to be glamorous. So it was fun. I mean, we don't do anything like that anymore.
It's great.
Yeah.
So you worked at Glamour Shots, and then what was the next step from there?
While I was working at Glamour Shots, a woman had walked by who happened to be an executive for Chanel Corporation. And I guess she had come by on a course of a couple of days and was watching me do makeup on some of these people and offered me a position as a beauty advisor in the mall.
Wow.
And I didn't really think a whole lot of it, but I went and I spoke with her, and they kind of they hired me on the spot. And so I learned all of the makeup and the skincare and all of those different things. And so I became the beauty advisor working behind the counter. And then I started to become one of the regional artists. So I was starting to travel to all of the different locations, actually here in California, South Coast Plaza and all of those different things. And doing makeup on women for different events and teaching them the skincare and things of that nature.
And then when did drag start to become something more serious?
You know, it's interesting. I had the opportunity to become part of the Dreamgirls review shows out here in California when Marilyn, who unfortunately has passed, was the host of the shows. She was this larger-than-life, amazing, comedic drag queen, and she was the host of the shows. And she gave me the opportunity to come in to do one of the shows. And in those shows, and specifically back in the day when you were part of the Dreamgirls, you did character lookalikes.
Right.
So I had, through the art form of makeup, taught myself to paint specific character illusions. Barbra Streisand, Boy George, Liza Minnelli, Judy Garland, Marilyn Monroe. And I remember on the very first night, actually, at the Boom Boom Room in Laguna.
Amazing.
Is where it was, back in the day, where you performed on pool tables.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Lady Red, were you there?
She knows.
Yes.
She knows. That was the place to be, though. I mean, that was
Good
amazing.
tips. Yeah.
It was amazing. And so I brought Marilyn Monroe and Liza Minnelli and Judy Garland that night. And she gave me the opportunity to come in. She liked me, she hired me, but she kind of groomed me, and that is also, of course, where I met Chad Michaels and all of the amazing other Dreamgirls. And then Chad Michaels kind of really helped to take me under his wing and kind of helped to show me the ropes and kind of get me together a little bit. So I've always had amazing and mad respect for Chad Michaels. I mean, when they say he's the man of a million faces, he's the man of 1,000,001 faces.
Wow.
Because he can do anything. So I was groomed at a very early age by really kind of the best, and I was able to just take it from there and just start building more and more on the art form myself and creating my own characters and my own illusions. And I started doing Disney villains and you know, just all kinds of great stuff. So yeah, it was fun.